Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Thursday, August 26th. These are the charts of the day. Today, wanting to cover some of the boxer shorts as the indices appear to have downside pressure and may be headed lower. Almost Family, which has been on the list for a while ever since it broke in late June, has formed a big bear wedge or coil and appears that a potential breakdown could occur if market continues lower, and it should take a lot of these type stocks with them. You can see that the channel that's developed here could cause for a potential move down towards the 1920 zone. That's our trading target. Amedisys, AMED, has been looking ugly since it rolled over in May and June. It got really ugly in July, and then it's consolidated here, but it appears on the verge of maybe a breakdown as this wedge pattern that's formed could result in a move down to the bottom of the channel, down in the mid to high teens. Let's just say call for an immediate move down to 1920, secondary target around 16. Concepta, CPTS, also in a bear coil or wedge of sorts. A breakdown from this pattern could lead to something in the high single digits, perhaps, low single digits, perhaps around the $11 range. That's my short-term trading target. Cree broke key support last week and has been unable to regain its footing. Currently in a pattern that has reversed sharply today. That took it from 57.20 down to 53.64, a nearly 3 3/4 point drop, and closing at the session lows. It looks like this one is headed lower. If we step back and look at the overall pattern, it appears that this could be down towards 46, my short-term trading target, and maybe even as low as 40 beyond that. DGX, Quest Diagnostics, has broken down from that coil and is now in a mode where it could quickly retest the $43 recent low and take that out. Trading target at 40, 40 and a half, something like that. Dolby, DLB, continues lower. Came down hard, coiled, dropped, wedged, and now it continues lower. Stepping back and looking at the overall pattern, there may be some support just beneath us here, but I can conceivably see this down in the low 40s at one point. DOX, despite being up 2 cents today, had a big reversal and came way off its high. Came off its high, and it appears to be in a mode now where it is potentially going to break down and reach down towards the bottom of what appears to be the bottom of the channel around 24. My next trading target beneath that, something around 21, 22. FCN Consulting broke out of this bear wedge and has been drifting lower. Target around 30 and a half. Beyond that, down around 28. Global Payments continues in a negative mode, with a wedge fat pattern forming as well. If this breaks, we could see something down in the low 30s. Let's call it 33, my next trading target. JDAS Software also in a wedge and coiling near the apex. A breakdown looks like we may see something near the 19 range. Secondary target down around the 17 range. This distinct negative channel there. Jinpan, the same pattern, rolled over hard in April. It's triggered this new down channel. A wedge was broken hard in July. Another wedge is formed, and this thing looks like this is headed near the $8 range. MR, Mindray, took a tumble in May, consolidated for a couple months, broke down hard in early August, and now is bear flagging. This stock certainly has potential for more downside. The next target is 22.23. Nile, Blue Nile, another retailer that's looking weaker, broke down from a topping pattern, but held this 45 and a half range for several months before cracking earlier this month. Now a distinct bear flag is formed, and it looks ominous for more downside. Let's call it 37, my next trading target. Omnicare, OCR, has formed a downward sloping bearish bear flag that doesn't get much uglier than that, and would not be surprised to see something in the mid-teens pretty soon. Research in Motion, RIM, which has been on the list for weeks, finally broke down from this big bear flag, took out support right here, and is headed down to new lows today, or right near that low of the other day that may extend this down towards the bottom of the channel around low 40s. Let's call it 41, 1.5 as my trading target. There's some short ideas for you going forward. The market sure looking precarious here. TGIF tomorrow. We'll talk to you on Sunday night.